The Lakers win 107-99 against the Dallas Mavericks. It was a big deal of a game because obviously the trades, there was the Anthony Davis tribute, you had the Max Christie return, and then of course Luka revenge game against Dallas with Nico Harrison in the crowd. Also Mark Cuban was in the crowd, so that was kind of cool to see. But I was personally very excited about this game because I wanted to see Anthony Davis return. I was hoping he would play, but obviously he's injured right now. But that would have been so cool if he was available to play, and they had the tribute video and everything. And then Max Christie, he has a huge role in Dallas now, so it was kind of fun to see like how he would play. He had some great moments. He had some not so great moments. In the first half, he drained back-to-back threes near the end of the half. That felt like big momentum moments. Throughout the game, he also had some bad moments. He had some turnovers, and he got blocked a few times when he tried to drive it to the rim. So did the game live up to the hype? Not really, because Luka didn't have like an insane game where he shot the ball really well, but it was still a cool game, lots of cool moments, and the Lakers won. So obviously I'm very hyped about that. It felt like this game was supposed to be all about Luka. There were like advertisements for Jordan Brand where he changed his license plate from a Texas license plate to a California one. And so it was just getting hyped because it was like the Luka revenge game. Luka is going to get his revenge against the Dallas Mavericks, who traded him, Nico Harrison specifically. And the first half of the game, he played pretty well. I can't remember the exact amount of points he had, but it was over 10 points. He had 12 rebounds in the first half and 7 assists, so it was obvious he was going to get a triple-double. But he also had 2 blocks and 2 steals in the first half. I'm not sure how many he finished with, but I took that note down at the first half, and I thought that was pretty interesting, considering that Luka is obviously not known for his defense. He also had an insane pass to Austin Reeves where he flipped it behind his head and Austin Reeves drained a 3, and that was definitely the play of the game and definitely a highlight of the season, the Luka era. He did end up with a triple-double, but his shooting was pretty poor. He shot 6 for 17 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3, and he got outshined in the fourth quarter by fourth quarter LeBron James himself. And at first, it seemed like it was going to be a pretty quiet LeBron night. It seemed like, to me, it would be maybe an Austin Reeves game. He had 14 points in the first half, and LeBron only had like 9. But LeBron in the fourth quarter took over. I'm pretty sure he played the full fourth quarter. He had 16 points, and he was putting on an absolute clinic. LeBron has been shooting super well lately. He has this like post fadeaway leaning jumper that has been so reliable for him. He shot it a ton, and it feels like every time he shoots it, it's going to go in. He's averaging 27 over the last 15 games. That's 7th in the league, and then number 8 is Jokic. The reason I bring up Jokic there is just to show that LeBron, he still is in the upper echelon of players. He's shooting at 53% from the field over the last 15 games. And then over the last 15 games, he's shooting 38.6% from 3. And that's better than Jason Tatum even. So both Tatum and Jokic, he's hovering around that region in a lot of ways. A reason that people wouldn't put him in that top player conversation is because of his defensive concerns. But the Lakers have been fine lately on the defensive side of the ball. JJ's scheme is working really well. The Lakers are a top defense, maybe because Vanderbilt and DFS have been playing well. That kind of shoulders a lot of the workload for LeBron, and so he's able to improve his defensive role. LeBron is a top 10 player in the NBA right now, or at least he should be back in that conversation.